Hi guys, so right now I am 45 minutes away from New Orleans and I just arrived at St. Joseph and Felicity Plantation. I came here about, I want to say it was like 4 years ago. It was March of 2018. I came because of the movie Skeleton Key. I'm a huge fan of Kate Hudson, and so I wanted to see the house. And back then the house was not open for tours, but after I toured St. Joseph, the lady's husband drove me over to the to Felicity and showed me the front of it and the backyard. So if you guys go back to that video, you guys can check that out. I'm gonna do the tour now for Felicity. Of course, I'm gonna bring up, you know, Skeleton Key and see if I can get some info for you guys. I'm pretty sure they'll let me film. I'll let them know what I do and hopefully they'll be okay with that. But yeah, thought I would bring you guys along. I might do some other filming locations after this and put it in a separate video, but we'll see if time permits. I'm on a work trip, so I don't have a ton of time today, but I definitely wanted to come back here and do this. So let's go. Alright, so here we are. So like I said, there is 2 different plantations on property. As you can see, there says tickets required to tour house grounds. And see, Felicity now open, which is so awesome. They have filmed a ton of stuff here, by the way, not just Skeleton Key. There's other filming locations. I'll try to name them all once I finish touring, or hopefully they'll bring it up during the tour. That would be great. But I'm gonna go ahead and buy my ticket. I believe you buy it right here. I do remember this very well, but this one right here is St. Joseph, and you kind of have to drive a little bit over. I forget which side is Felicity, but you do kind of have to, it's a little bit of a trek, not too much, but last time he drove me there. But yay, I'm so excited. This is the same room that I started my tour in before, and this is the other stuff that's been filmed here. Queen Sugar, Mudbound, I guess that's the actor there from Queen Sugar. So cool. And there he is too. And look, so it's an Oprah show on the OWN network. I've never been able to see it because I don't have OWN, but I've heard about this show a lot. And then they also shot scenes here from Underground, and then 12 Years a Slave. And then, oh look, right here you can see some shots. So cool. And then I don't know if this is another one too. Filthy Rich. I'll ask them about that. And then Skeleton Key. This is a t-shirt from, I think from when they were filming. So I think this is a crew shirt right here. And then look, they're selling, I don't think this was here before, but they're selling voodoo brick dust. That is so funny. They use this a lot in the movie. And that sign was here when I was here. And here's the movie poster. I love this movie so much. If you have never seen Skeleton Key, I totally recommend it. Oh, and then I guess all the King's Men also filmed here. So cool. And then here we go. So here is St. Joseph's Plantation, which she was telling me they added this for 12 Years a Slave. There it is in the movie. Oh, Ghost Hunters. And then here's some stuff here. Here we go. 12 Years a Slave. Skeleton Key. All the King's Men. Mudbound. Queen Sugar. And Underground. It's another film. That is so neat. So glad to be back here. Okay, so we are so that's the lady that's going to give me the tour, and there's the house over there. We just drove over here. I was just following the tour guide right behind her, but there's the house. Oh my god, I'm so so excited. I am the only one who's going to be doing this tour right now, which is so cool. But yeah, look at that. Oh my gosh. That is so cool. Of course, things look different. You know, they don't have the gates that they had when they filmed. Like, there was like a gate. I don't remember where that gate was, but that gate that was used for filming obviously was probably just put there by the crew. But here we go. So exciting. So this right here, this part right here, this was shot in a different plantation, which I have no idea where. I think it's might be called Evergreen, but I'm not sure about that. Oh my gosh. Skeleton Key, guys. And by the way, this is also the house from 12 Years a Slave, which, like I said, they added a staircase for the film. I'm gonna walk over to the front to show you the house while she goes to unlock the house. Oh my god, this is so cool to be here again. Yes, I was super excited when I first came, but the excitement just doesn't go away being here a second time. Look at this house. I love this house so much. So in the movie, they added a gate, like I was saying before, and I was trying to figure out exactly where it is because the grounds do look a little different. As you can see, I'll show you guys a little better, but they do look different. So it's hard to picture exactly where that gate was, but I'll do my best to try to figure it out because I didn't come prepared. I didn't get all the screenshots from the movie, and now I'm like, oh, I should have done that, but I didn't know that I was going to come until I rented the car, so here we are. Oh my god. So I don't know if it was like here, but I feel like they came in from the middle here, and she parked her car like right there, I think it was. And of course this wasn't here, this little planters right there, that wasn't there during filming. But the fact that I'm actually going to get to go inside, because they did do film inside, even though they built the attic and a studio, and then I think they also built a facade of the house eventually. They did, even though they did that, they still filmed inside of this house, because she was telling me that they did. And she said something just finished filming and they left something in the backyard. And she said that happens a lot, that after filming they leave things like inside of the house. There's like chandeliers or something from a film. But oh my god, this is so awesome. I didn't get to see it up this close before. So yeah, her car, I feel like it was like right here, I think. And then you get this shot of the house from the window upstairs. I feel like it's the angle that you get at some point. There it is. All in its glory, guys.
I'm at 1750 by Chandelier in terribly trash. There are people right here.
On the big decisions, it's always like where you're going to shoot on location or studio. Logistically, it's more difficult to shoot on location, but I mean the benefits we've got here, I think, as well as the visual scale that you never really kind of replicate on the studio. You can do everything, but you're always finding yourself in the back of your mind thinking, well, you know, what do we really need? Because when you're on a location, the scope is limitless, and we found that here, which has been fantastic.
You have a lovely home.
I think the fact that we filmed at the Felicity Plantation was a key element in the way the film will turn out. I mean, after my initial inquiries, we were told that we couldn't get into the house. But then one of our producers, Clayton Townsend, managed to seduce the family who lived in the house, and we managed to get in there.
What was this little house?
That was the kitchen.
Back a long time ago?
Before they had gas in the house.
We realised that we were able to shoot all of the house exteriors, but there were so many other elements we could do there as well. There were outhouses. So we're going to keep this separate.
Yeah, I think it's good.
And there were fields and swamp areas nearby that enabled us to do so much of the shoot by shot.
Towards the beginning of the movie, when she first gets here, they show an angle, I feel like, from over here, and there's a rocking chair. I think if I'm hopefully I'm not mistaking the movie for another one, but I feel like there was a rocking chair and it was moving on its own. I'm almost positive that was a thing. God, I really need to look up the screenshots. Oh my gosh, there's like a ton of mosquitoes right now. Wow, I never got to stand here before. It's really cool.
I can't help anybody who doesn't want me help.
Oh, she does want help. She's just scared.
Of what? The lightness?
Oh, he's the love of her life, and he's dying. They've been together forever.
Close the door for you.
Okay. So she said I can ring the doorbell. Let's see. Oh, that's so cool. Neat.
Welcome again to Felicity.
Wow. This is so beautiful.
The floors in this house are original. They're all cypress. Downstairs, they're stained dark, courtesy of a film company. And people have said, why in the world would you allow a film company to stain your floors? This is why.
Exactly.
And big bucks. Upstairs, the floors have been lightened. They're more beautiful than this, and they will eventually lighten these floors. The wallpaper in this hallway is left over from filming the remake of Alex Haley's Roots.
Oh.
The chandelier is left over either from the remake of Alex Haley's Roots or from Filthy Rich. I don't know which.
Okay.
But you can probably figure that out.
I will look it up. I will definitely look that up.
And
Thank you.
curtains in here left over from some film. The curtains in that room are left over from Filthy Rich, which only lasted once. It was only one season.
Okay. And there as well, those curtains too.
I'm gonna go
Oh.
in every room in the house. I'm gonna take you.
Wow.
in a
Oh,
couple
look at
rooms
that.
on the tour.
Wow.
I will tell you, I've found one movie, but I don't know which one.
Okay, so I was just asking her because I feel like in Skeleton Key, when they first walk in, there was a set of stairs to the left. And as you can see, there's no stairs on this side, but there is on this side here. She said that maybe for Skeleton Key, she doesn't know which one, there was a set of stairs that was built right here, you said, right about here? Okay, that's very interesting. Yeah, because that's the first thing I noticed. I was like, wait, I swear that there were stairs, but
There were stairs.
yeah. Wanted to show you guys this room because she was telling me the curtains here were left from Filthy Rich, the TV show. So I'm pretty sure they filmed a lot in this room. You would think, right? Yeah. So I just wanted to show it to you guys. And then over here on this side, you have this beautiful fireplace. Where she said this, what were you saying about this? This is not original,
When
right?
they fixed the foundation, and they put it back, all of the mantelpieces on this side were destroyed.
Wow.
They just crumbled. So this is a reproduction of
Reproduction,
what was
that's what. Awesome, thank you. Okay, so this room looks very familiar to me. I don't remember whether it was both rooms that you see, but in Skeleton Key, I'm pretty sure this is towards the end of the movie when Kate Hudson's character is trying to put like those little sugar cubes in her drink so that she faints and then she can try to get away. I'm pretty sure this was the room. She was saying that someone that came and tore they're like, oh, I recognize this right here. She put a drink right here. And it could have been, but I need to watch the movie. Unfortunately, I can't say that that's correct because I can't remember, but yeah, for sure this area was in Skeleton Key. And she's saying this is original. Look at that, it's beautiful. That is actually Felicity. She's the one who owned the house. Her father gave her this house. And then this is another original right here. Beautiful. And that sword right there was found in the attic, she was telling me. And they think it was her father's, right? You think it was her father's? Oh, sorry, she's not right there. But yeah, isn't that amazing they found that in the attic? Anyways, but yeah, this room looks very familiar to me.
I haven't started. Would you like some sugar for your tea? I put it out for you. No, I don't think I'll have any sugar tonight. But I thought you liked it.
Yeah, the green and the. I mean, you can barely see it in video, but it's like it's a light green. On video, it looks white.
It's kind of mint.
Yeah, like a mint green. I don't know if you'll be able to see it in video, but it is beautiful. Yeah. So she's saying this was built for a movie. We don't know which one. But if I want to say there was a few times they were in the kitchen, and this would be the kitchen.
They could have made it a kitchen. I mean, I don't know for Skeleton Key if the kitchen was this fancy.
Yeah.
It's nice.
I don't think so either.
So I think
right?
this is after Skeleton Key.
Okay.
Maybe Mudbound, maybe.
Oh, maybe, yeah. I didn't think about that.
Maybe the remake of Roots. I don't know. First things first, I'll also kill me.
Oh, wow.
I hope you're not recording that.
Okay, so we're in the upstairs. This is like the main area, and you have bedrooms. One here, one over here. Is this another bedroom? No, what was this? I forget. Oh yeah, here's another bedroom. But I feel like in Skeleton Key, they might have shot a scene up here. It looks very similar when she's like throwing the dust in front of the doors. Might look a little similar. Oh, look at this. Wow.
Yep.
Wow.
Anything toward that river's the front, so this is the front of the house.
Wow. So this is where that shot was taken from.
Is it?
Yeah. It sure is. This is that famous shot. Now I can get a real picture, the correct picture from above.
Oh, good.
Fantastic.
The tree took a big beating during Hurricane Season.
Oh,
so it's
Ida.
not nearly as pretty as it was.
Oh, so cool to be up here. Look at that. I love this.
It's a beautiful porch.
It really is. That view is so pretty. Man, what a house.
You know, when the cane is high, it's magnificent.
Oh, that feels amazing, that nice breeze coming in.
Back porch, which I love. I will tell you, before Hurricane Ida, you felt like you were in a treehouse because you could not see daylight through the branches. The trees were solid green canopy, but
Wow.
the storm did tremendous amounts of.
Yeah, so, okay, this is the picture I took when the last time I was here. I have a comparison shot if you guys look at my Instagram. And it was used for 12 Years a Slave. Now, was that film, was this built for that movie, or was that always there?
That green, the two green doors was the Delco, so that was always there.
Okay.
I'm guessing that extension was added for a
Okay.
movie, and I definitely know that, well, that concrete looks old, but I definitely know the barbecue pit was added for a movie. But I
Okay.
don't know which
Yeah,
one.
last time I was here, I'd have to listen to my own video, but he's talking in it and he's explaining some of the things back here because I only made it to, in the video, like I'm back here talking and I'm in the front, and that was it. So yeah, and I feel like he mentioned something about these as well. Were any of these also in any film? Like, I feel like maybe. I don't think so. I would have to go back to watch that video, but I feel like he mentioned one of these, and like you were saying that there was something here. He opened the door to whatever was here, and I think in the video you can see it. So there was something that was built here for 12 Years a Slave, but the hurricane.
But it wasn't substantial.
Yeah. Usually that's how, oh, there it is. That's so funny. I just did a filming location where it filmed years ago, like in the 90s, a movie called My Girl. Have you ever seen My Girl with Macaulay Culkin? But they built a tree, like a big tree, to make it look like a willow tree. And the stump of the tree still exists till this day in the back of someone's house. And I did a video on that. So to see, and they had like a long, what do you call it? Like going out to the lake. What do they call those? Like I don't know what you call it. Huh?
A boardwalk?
Yeah, like a little boardwalk or something. And they have the remnants of that, just like here, where, because I guess it got destroyed over the years, but it was sitting just outside, just like here.
They say, people say, why is that all there? Well, some of that is usable lumber. Both houses have been fixed after the hurricane. But the slave cabins, as you saw when we drove past, the slave cabins had tremendous damage. 4 of them were open to the public before Hurricane Ida. They're just now getting ready to start the restoration, and they'll go one at a time. And that will be very, very expensive. It's expensive to restore slave cabins.
Oh, I bet. Wow. Looks like they got their inspiration skeleton key, because it looks really similar.
Well, in Skeleton Key, this was the attic, and they rebuilt it on a set in Hollywood.
Yes. They would slide down this.
I didn't slide on it either. I've never heard anybody get
Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Wow, well, this was great. I still feel like this was probably used for filming. It's driving me nuts that I'm not entirely sure, but it's very similar. And I'm trying to think if it's from this angle that you see her running and putting down the dust, or if it was from this angle facing that way. I'm gonna take both angles just in case, but I feel like, okay. Or if it was from this angle, I don't know. If it was even used here, we don't know for a fact, but it was a very similar setup. So maybe they just, set it up to look the same in studio. But yeah, it was like this. Wow. So very cool. And I wanted to show you guys this picture. This is beautiful. Is this an actual painting of the house? Right here?
I just decided to turn off lights, so I moved.
Oh, no problem. Is this an actual painting of the house, or is it?
I can't tell if it's a painting or a photograph that they put on canvas to look like a painting.
Oh.
And there's not a family name on it.
Tour's over, and I'm in the backyard. Like I was saying before, you do notice this in 12 Years a Slave. Okay. And then here's the back of the house right here, which they filmed a lot back here too. Like I was saying, they built that whole swamp back here, which is insane. And let me back up a little bit, because when she's telling that story, like I was telling before, you can see this tree. And like she said, there was a lot of cooler back then, so it's not gonna look exactly like it did, but I think this is more of the shot that you would get a lot when she's telling her the story of the house. What do you mean you won't understand this house? Sorry, I'm trying to quote the movie. I don't remember a lot, but it's one of my favorites.
Once you're on location, there is a scope that you get and an authenticity that you can't replicate in the studio.
First thing I want to talk about is really, I work with Iain. This is the 4th film that I've done with the director Iain Softley. So there's one thing is to get a place that looks right and feels right. Another thing is to make it work for the script. And there's a thing like the old guy.
You see, you can tell right there where they built
crawls along the roof and
the porch.
falls down and is heading for the swamp. There was no swamp in this house. So I thought one time, can I build a swamp in that field?
Okay, Robert, open the valve to the swamp.
I think other people thought I was crazy. It worked all right. While we were looking for a house, we imagined that we were going to find a plantation house with a perfect oak alleyway down to the banks of the Mississippi. And unfortunately, when we found the house that we wanted to use, it didn't have an oak alleyway down to the banks of the Mississippi. But then we found this place, Evergreen, which
Evergreen, see, they said it right there.
Oak alleyways planted 100 years apart, which actually suits the story of our film, where we've got flashbacks to nearly 100 years ago. And so, what I wanted to do here was to build the perfect 1920 house in front of it, which is over there.
Oh. That's so cool. See, I totally forgot about this.
Maybe combinations of some real formalized pieces.
The other benefits, I think, are more imperceptible, which is the effect it has.
Really cool house, really cool tour. I definitely recommend coming checking out Felicity Plantation and St. Joseph Plantation. All right, guys, well, that was it. I hope you really enjoyed this video, the wonderful tour of Felicity Plantation. I didn't want to record too much while she was talking because she didn't really want to be on camera. So I tried to just show you guys bits and pieces of the house when I thought I would recognize a room from the movie. But other than that, I didn't want to, you know, show too much because, you know, she just wanted to give her tour. And here I am just
in
gogging.
600 feet, turn right onto Felicity Road.
And then here I am just like wanting to just see the house because it was in a movie. There it is, bye. But anyways, guys, I really hope you've enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys next time. Take care.